It appears that the Kardashian empire could be on the brink of its most significant scandal to date, as startling new revelations emerge about krisjenner and Kim Kardashian. Sources suggest that recently leaked footage from Diddy's residence is poised to cause major upheaval within the Kardashian family. This footage reportedly captures Kim and Kris involved in questionable dealings with Diddy, potentially casting a dark shadow over their public personas. The storm brewing over the Kardashian-Jenner empire is not only a media spectacle but also a potential legal quagmire. The rumored footage from Diddy's house is said to have captured pivotal moments that could redefine public and legal perceptions of Kim and Kris. This footage, allegedly taken during one of many high-profile gatherings at Diddy's exclusive Beverly Hills residence, places both in a precarious situation. This could potentially echo past incidents where celebrities faced similar exposure, such as the infamous 2007 Britney Spears breakdown, where private moments became public spectacle. The connection to Diddy, a figure synonymous with both musical genius and complex legal issues, is particularly telling. His parties, known for their exclusivity and the caliber of guests, are often a nexus for networking in the entertainment industry. The alleged footage highlights a dual narrative: the public personas of Kim and Kris as media-savvy influencers and their behind-the-scenes actions, which could now be seen in a new, potentially damaging light. This juxtaposition is reminiscent of historical celebrity scandals, like the fall of Martha Stewart in 2004, where a media personality's business acumen was overshadowed by legal troubles. Krisjenner's participation in these exclusive gatherings goes far beyond mere socializing. It's a calculated move, embedded in strategy. The footage in question is said to capture not just lavish parties, but also subdued strategy sessions and covert exchanges that suggest alliances and machinations beyond simple friendships. Such interactions are indicative of the operational tactics within Hollywood, reminiscent of the old Hollywood studio system, where moguls and stars engaged in covert negotiations that decisively shaped the trajectories of careers and public preferences. Historically, the Hollywood studio system was known for its tight control over stars' careers, often dictating personal decisions and public images in ways that resonate with the kind of strategic maneuvering Kris Jenner is famed for. These studios, much like the high-stakes gatherings Kris attends, were hubs of both overt entertainment and subtle power plays. For instance, during the mid-20th century, major studios like MGM and Warner Bros. Managed their talents with a firm grip, arranging everything from movie roles to staged relationships, aiming to manipulate public perception and maximize profitability. Similarly, Kris's role in these modern equivalents of old Hollywood gatherings highlights a blend of celebrity influence and business acumen. Her ability to navigate these environments, where discussions likely veer into branding opportunities, media control, and potentially lucrative partnerships, underscores her role as a modern-day matriarch who wields considerable influence not just over her family's brand, but within broader entertainment circles. This method of operation is not only about maintaining visibility, but also about positioning the Kardashian brand at the nexus of media, entertainment, and commerce, aligning with historical practices yet adapted to the digital age's demands and opportunities. The evidence against Kris Jenner, as depicted in the leaked emails and recordings, suggests a level of involvement that goes beyond mere attendance. Her role, if confirmed by the contents of these communications, would parallel historical instances where powerful figures manipulated media narratives to their advantage, like the shaping of celebrity images in the golden age of Hollywood cinema. The leaked footage and subsequent investigation could potentially dismantle the meticulously crafted image of Kris Jenner as a shrewd businesswoman and devoted mother. This scenario mirrors the public disillusionment seen in the downfall of icons like Lance Armstrong, whose public persona crumbled under allegations of misconduct. As the investigation unfolds, the potential for legal action looms large, reminiscent of the legal dramas faced by corporate giants like Enron. The involvement of federal authorities indicates the seriousness of the allegations. The repercussions for the Kardashian brand from this unfolding scandal are profound and far-reaching. The Kardashian enterprise, built on a foundation of carefully curated public images and strategic partnerships, could face severe challenges in maintaining its business relationships and public favor. This situation mirrors the corporate reevaluations that often follow major scandals, like the Volkswagen emissions scandal of 2015, where the company faced backlash and lost consumer trust after it was revealed they had cheated on emissions tests. The potential fallout could include a reassessment of the Kardashians' lucrative endorsement deals and partnerships. Brands historically retract their associations when public figures become embroiled in controversy to preserve their image and consumer base. An example of this was seen when luxury fashion brand Dior dropped Johnny Depp from its campaigns following his highly publicized legal battles. Moreover, the impact on public perception can be dramatic. The Kardashian brand, much like any major corporation, relies heavily on public goodwill to sustain its market position. Negative publicity can lead to declining sales in associated product lines, such as Kylie Cosmetics and Skims, which have built their appeal on the personal brands of their founders. The scandal could echo the backlash faced by Paula Deen in 2013, who lost major endorsement deals and saw a steep decline in her business ventures after her controversial remarks went public. The Kardashian situation also parallels the fallouts experienced by Tiger Woods, whose extramarital affairs came to light in 2009. Woods lost numerous endorsements, including major contracts with Gatorade and AT&T, which saw his transgressions as incompatible with their brand images. In much the same way, the Kardashians could see a retraction of endorsement and partnership opportunities, significantly impacting their brand's commercial viability and their standing in the global entertainment marketplace. In summary, the potential distancing by corporate partners and the re-evaluation of public perception, driven by the current scandal, could mirror past celebrity endorsements' failures and corporate America's response to the scandal, impacting the Kardashian brand's profitability and long-term sustainability in profound ways. High-profile cases like the Bernie Madoff scandal. Kris Jenner, once a figure of calm authority, now finds herself at the center of a storm, with each move she makes being closely examined in the harsh light of public scrutiny. The whispers and speculation are intensifying as people clamor for answers. Should Diddy be found guilty on all counts, the consequences for Kris could be devastating. Rumors suggest that the footage found in Diddy's possession contains condemning evidence that might implicate her in serious crimes with severe penalties. The threat of prison and the potential destruction of her meticulously crafted public image hang ominously over her future. For Kim Kardashian, the stakes are similarly high. The infamous tape with Ray J, once merely a scandalous blip on her career path, could assume new, more destructive importance if its contents are re-examined during the trial. This could spell disaster for both Kim and Kris as the legal proceedings heat up. At this critical point, the Kardashian-Jenner empire stands on shaky ground. The pillars of fame that once seemed unbreakable are now at risk of collapsing under the pressure of scandal and legal challenges. The charges against Diddy are more than just one man's downfall. They threaten to overshadow everyone associated with him, including Kris Jenner and her family. The outcome of this tangled saga remains uncertain, with a courtroom drama that promises to captivate the public. As everyone watches to see whether justice will be served or if the influential will slip through the system's grasp once more, Kris Jenner's involvement in these shadowy dealings becomes painfully clear. Persistent, sinister whispers suggest she may have exploited her daughters for financial gain, a profound betrayal that strikes at the very heart of her identity as both a mother and a manager. These accusations challenge the extent she might go to maintain her family's status and power within the cutthroat entertainment industry. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you don't want to miss out on any new videos on this channel, don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.